It's currently after midnight, September 8th. Clip 3 of our full moon hike through the woods. Thought I'd film one of my night hikes for you guys. Come along. Cool. Up ahead you see my German Shepherd Lobo. The other dog, the black dog, is my Blue Bay Shepherd Kurgan. Beautiful area. My favorite time down here is at night. It's my element. I prefer to not be filming though and have it be dark. But some people wanted to see what some of these night hikes look like this time of year, so I thought I'd break the phone out and film this one. A lot of paranormal activity in this particular spot. I've seen quite a few times. Not sure if I'll be able to pick any of it up with my phone. Hopefully they'll oblige. The area has kind of a grim history just downriver, which I've said in other videos on Pike Island, also known as Whittetonka to the Native Americans. After the Dakota Indian Wars, they had about 1,200 elderly men, women, and children on the island as prisoners. And during a particularly harsh winter, like 800 of them or so died of cholera, exposure, and starvation, which is pretty horrible. Minnesota is one of the coldest, well, it is the coldest state in the continental United States, and our winters are pretty harsh, so I can't imagine how bad that was. Look at that. Damn, I wish I would have brought a lighter along. Somebody's got a fire. It's all set up and ready to burn. You guys smelling, huh? Type of paranormal activity I typically see down here are balls of light moving through the trees, and I'll hear voices whispering from the trees to me. Nothing I feel threatened by or anything. I actually kind of enjoy it. I've experienced it since I was a kid down here. Even before the tragedy that took place on Pike Island, the Native Americans believed the river valley here, and especially the 3 islands on the Mississippi River in this location, were haunted. This area also, by Cold Spring, had a lot of religious significance to the Native Americans. They believed that that particular spot was the center of the earth, and it sat under the center of the sky, and they would come from all over and have meetings and ceremonies there. Kurgan's got the zoomies. If I haven't already stated, it's a full moon tonight, which is again one of the reasons I thought I'd film. So homies, you guys having a good time? I love the song of the frogs. Good boys. Good boy. What? Now, before anybody asks, where are my puppies? You know, I'm still working on their off-leash training, and I just don't feel comfortable having them down here at night yet, where the visibility is limited. It's not worth taking the chance that we get separated. But these two are both fully trained and have been doing this for a long time. I don't have anything to worry about with them. I don't know, man. I'm getting kind of a weird, creepy vibe here where that rope is. People kill themselves down here sometimes. They find bodies down here. Sometimes they wash up on the river. You never know what that was there for. What? What? I'm just using my gun light to illuminate the dogs a bit for the film. Hopefully to give you guys some better visibility. Well, I'm sure it's going to be pretty poor. One of the reasons why I typically only film these night videos in the winter, you know, because there's no foliage and all the white really reflects the light. It's actually pretty light down here at night in the winter. Good boy. And you'll notice at night, if you watch my other day videos, the dogs keep even better track of me at night than they do during the day. They don't roam quite as far ahead. And both Kurgan and Lobo check on me pretty regularly. I often have people ask, how do you get your dogs to listen so well off leash? I fully attribute that to you know, starting with them at about age 10 weeks and working with them day after day. At a young age, they really still have the urge to follow, and that's the time to really imprint that behavior into them. At least that's been my experience. I'm not a professional dog trainer, don't claim to be. That's just what works for me. If you're interested, I have all Kurgan's early off-leash hikes starting at 10 weeks old documented on my channel down below. I also have videos showing me work with my Renaissance Bulldog Ogren and my Lycan Shepherd Ulu. Good boys. When I was younger, I used to spend a lot of time walking in the woods alone at night. I just love it. I don't know, I can't explain it. It's just a much different atmosphere. I really feel like you become more one with nature at night. You just kind of fade into everything and become part of it. I know that sounds kind of stupid, but that's how it feels to me. Thanks for running into me there, Slick. That's all I want. A 120-pound, 33-inch dog running into me. There you guys are. You can see they never roam that far. They always stick around and wait for me. And again, that's just been imprinted in them since they were young. I know there are some trainers who recommend not doing this. They'll tell you not to let your dog off leash until it's over a year old. I think that's totally ridiculous, but I'm not a dog trainer, so take what I say with a grain of salt. Well, for anybody who wonders, well, what happens when you guys run into another person or a dog when you're down there at night? That actually happened in clip 1 in this series. If you go down below, it'll be uploaded by the time I put this up, and you can see. Well, this video is almost 15 minutes. I'm going to wind it out here. Like, subscribe, and share. Hit that little notification bell down below and you'll get emails when my new videos come out. To all the new subscribers, thanks for subscribing. To everybody else, thanks for supporting the channel. I appreciate it. Hooah. Bye. Bye from Mr. Kurgan and Mr. Lobo.